Well, good Saturday evening to you. What an active day it's been. Not necessarily here in the Pikes Peak region, but south of Pueblo, we saw all sorts of severe thunderstorm warnings and even a tornado warning in Walsenburg. Now, right now, we are still tracking some showers that are moving through Trinidad. Those should cross over into New Mexico, and that should be the last storm of the evening hours. Now here around Monument, we just saw the sunset. Upper 60s. This is sponsored by Hydrix, so it's a very comfortable evening out there. And here's a look at Woodland Park. Nice sky out there in the upper 50s. Calm wind there, sponsored by WireNet. Nobody on the road, so a very quiet and calm evening there in Woodland Park. So zooming out to the national scene, notice here that there are some showers and storms. There's some showers and storms here moving towards the southeast region. And this is coincidentally where we have the most water vapor. So this is showing us the water vapor imagery on the map here. And I want you to notice that there is some water vapor heading into our area, and that is going to stick around and leave some low level moisture for us as we go into tomorrow. And you might be thinking, Nick, another chance for some storms? Not so fast. Much of these storms stay west of I-25. You're going to notice here that most of us in the Pikes Peak region stay dry for our Sunday. So notice here, as these storms start to develop in, it's really into the higher terrain that we see these storm developments, none of which really should be severe tomorrow, but they should stay concentrated here. Now in the afternoon, we have a small window here in the Pikes Peak region that we could see a shower or thunderstorm. Should be short-lived here. Notice it's about around 5 to 7 p.m. So near the dinner time hour, that's when it could enter into Teller County, and then it is out of our hair. So most of the day is going to be dry, and if you're on the eastern plains, well, lucky you, you're probably not going to see anything tomorrow, and it's going to be mostly dry. So if you're heading out for any type of run, walk, hike, or any activity, it's going to be a good day here in Colorado Springs. So I have good all along here. The only alert I really have is the heat, and that's in the afternoon. And that's because our temperatures start to go back up tomorrow. We're going to be in the mid 80s in Colorado Springs, in the low 90s in Pueblo and along the Arkansas River. And if that heat is not that much, then it's a good day for you tomorrow. Now, as we head into Monday, I know this is a bunch of mumbo jumbo going on, but really what I'm trying to show you is that we're going to continue to have some northern influence in here. And this is going to bring our storm chances as we go into Monday. So Stormcast is showing nice start to Monday, a couple clouds around town there, but as we get into the afternoon, this is where that starts to pick up. Now notice here, not seeing much on the eastern plains, which is good news for you guys too, maybe 2 dry days in a row, but here in the Pikes Peak region, we start to see some storm development in the early afternoon and into the early evening hours, none of which right now looks to be strong to severe, but just some isolated thunderstorms that could be a little bit gusty at times. So Monday's highs, we get into the mid 80s, 85 in the Springs, low 90s in Pueblo, almost a copy and paste in terms of temperatures, low 90s in Pueblo and along the Arkansas River there. So just to recap, we do have a drier day for our Sunday pretty much everywhere around the region except for the afternoon and into the higher terrain. Then we warm up again on Monday with some storm chances back in the forecast. That's pretty consistent in the Springs here too. We can expect temperatures to be in the mid 80s with lows in the 50s, and looking long term, pretty seasonable in terms of our temperatures. So I'm sending it back over to you, Austin. That's a look at your forecast up